What up, y'all? Let's make a brisket.
I start off by removing any hard fat that's not going to render, trimming the fat cap on the point since it's already packed with intramuscular fat, down to about 1/4 inch on the flat, taking off the decal fat on the side and getting rid of that silver skin so the seasoning sticks perfectly. I also round out the edges so it's nice and aerodynamic for that smoke to roll right over and cooks evenly. I also enjoy injecting my briskets, and I'll post this blend in the description if you want to try it out. You can't go wrong with just kosher salt and coarse black pepper, but I'm a big fan of this TX brisket rub by Killer Hogs.
First things first, we're gonna be walking this on the Z-Grills overnight at 225 degrees, so we gotta make sure our 28-pound hopper is filled up. On goes our fat to render into tallow, and on goes our brisket. When we're running this low and slow 225 overnight, we'll be monitoring the smoker temp through our Z-Grills app and the internal temperature of the brisket with our ThermalWorks RFX thermometer.
Once my internal temp hits about 170 and that bark is looking just right, it's time to wrap. I spray my butcher paper with a little water to make it more pliable, then pour some of that beautiful render tallow over the brisket to lock in moisture. Wrap it up tight, get it back on the smoker, and let the magic happen.
Rise and grind. Let's see how we're doing this morning. Check on the pellet situation here. Been about 11 hours, and as you can see here, we have tons left. It's nice having a 28-pound hopper for long overnight cooks. We're eating exactly where we want it, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this off. I'm gonna be resting this in my Cambro for about 4 to 5 hours. In a couple hours, we'll slice into this bad boy.
When it's time to slice, always go against the grain. That is what keeps each bite tender instead of stringy. Two muscles here, the flat and the point. If you start slicing from the flat, pay attention to the grain, and when you get to the point, do about 1/4 turn before slicing so you're still cutting across those fibers. Now don't be intimidated by a brisket. Once you learn the process, it's easier than you think. You can catch the full video on my YouTube channel along with plenty more recipes, tips, and barbecue goodness. Go check it out.